I work as a nurse in a psychiatric hospital, and I've seen all kinds of things there. People who are violent and those who live in their own imaginary worlds. But there's one patient I'll never forget. Rena. She's in the same state as most of our long term patients, like a vegetable. She was admitted to us about a year ago. At that time, her condition was far from good. At first, like all newcomers, she was placed with a violent patient. She was extremely delirious. Once they managed to calm her down, she became more peaceful, but she kept talking about some creature from the mirror. And whenever Rena saw an actual mirror, she would completely lose it, start screaming loudly, banging her head and hands against anything around her, basically using whatever she could, trying to hurt herself as much as possible. Once, when she was in a calm state, I approached her to give her the evening dose of sedatives. And then, unexpectedly, she asked me to listen to her. Even though I wasn't supposed to do that, I was curious to hear what she had to say. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have stayed, because with conversations like that, it's easy to end up as a patient here yourself. She started talking about her past life. Rena worked in the civil registry archive. She rarely spoke with her parents, let alone anyone else. Working home, that was her whole life. Although she did have an acquaintance, a girl named Angelina. Angelina was vibrant, loud, loved big crowds and drinking. She drank almost as often as she lied. But there was something about Angelina that caught Arena's attention. The girls met at a bar, where they both worked as waitresses and had been in touch ever since. But later, Arena changed jobs, while Angelina stayed at the old one. It all started when one day Angelina came to visit Arena, not just for a casual reason. Since Angelina knew her friend had a passion for all kinds of antiques, she decided to make her an attractive offer. A distant acquaintance of her friend wanted to give away an antique mirror with an expensive handcrafted frame for free. Rena was so tempted by this offer that she agreed immediately, without a second thought. The meeting was set for the next evening. Irina doesn't remember the meeting itself, she only remembers coming to in her hallway, alone. The mirror was already hanging on the wall. She really liked it, so Irina didn't even think about the period of time that had been wiped from her memory. Exactly 3 months passed after she got her mirror. And then something happened to her that made her stop going to work and stop answering phone calls.